My New Year's resolution for 2024 is to get higher standards, right? Right now, they're down here. They're 6 feet under. They're at the center of the Earth's core. If a guy came up to me and said, hi, I'm his, straight away, I let men treat me like trash. I don't even know why I do it. So in 2024, my standards are going to be through the roof. And I'm talking like, come outside my house with a bouquet of flowers kind of crap, you know? That's another thing. Can we as a generation bring back like 80s romance crap?
No.
You know, with like the boom boxes outside of their window, you know, coming out, doing like a bare minimum pretty much is all I want.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Well, what about when it's 8 o'clock and I'm sitting in my bed and I'm so alone and all I want is that one person. I don't care what they've done to me. Like, we can work it out. We can get over it.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying?
I have to make myself busy to not think about the bullshit that I go. And this person is not talking to me, is breaking up with me because I didn't listen to everything he said.
Stop it. Get some help.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here joining me and Ampu, as he was just laughing about last video. Today, guys, we have a compilation of women losing their crap because they got stood up in situationship. Now, they got stood up by chads because these women, to be honest, guys, they don't get into situationships or any other relationship at all with men who they consider average Joes. So, you know the type of men we're talking about. Now, let's get started and let's see what they have to say.
My New Year's resolution for 2024 is to get higher standards, right? Right now, they're down here. They're 6 feet under. They're at the center of the Earth's core. If a guy came up to me and said, hi, I'm his, straight away, I let men treat me like trash. I don't even know why I do it. So in 2024, my standards are going to be through the roof. And I'm talking like, come outside my house with a bouquet of flowers kind of crap, you know? That's another thing. Can we as a generation bring back like 80s romance crap, you know, with like the boom boxes outside?
No, let me stop you right there. No, we cannot. Because why in the hell would you provide a woman with that type of attitude when she's been run through the chads that didn't have to put any effort and they got steel between their legs? You know, so you're telling me that you've been through all these chads that smashed you, that clapped you, while having to do nothing at all. In fact, they treated you like crap, and as a reward, they got S3X, and now you want the rest of the men to, you know, you have to compensate for all the bad decisions I've made. You have to be Prince Charming for me to give you a chance. No, thank you. I'm not gonna work, you know, I'm not gonna double work to get no reward at all. Go to hell.
Out of their window, you know, coming out, doing like a bare minimum pretty much is all I want. And like, also, can we get rid of situationships? Because what the fuck is that? Like, you either like me or you stop shagging me. There's no in between. Like, oh, sorry, I thought you were interested in me because your dick was inside of me. Is that not the case? I just like men just Also women.
Men, she says, guys. She says men as if, you know, as in, how many times does it take you for a banana to get between your legs and not get commitment out of it to realize that that's not how it works? These women, they go on triple-digit body counts without learning, well, without wanting to learn, should I say, that S3X doesn't lead to commitment.
Hit me up because like in 2024, the half of me that like men out the window.
Okay, well, what about when it's 8 o'clock and I'm sitting in my bed and I'm so alone and all I want is that one person. I don't care what they've done to me. Like, we can work it out. We can get over it. He's probably on the phone with that girl right now. Imagine you text him and they're literally on FaceTime together and he's laughing at your message. Or imagine he's out with his friends and he gets that text from you and he shows it to his friends and he's like, look how desperate this girl is. I can treat her like shit and she'll just always come running back to me. I literally have her wrapped around my finger. You have to learn to value your independence and your self-love over your feelings. So for me, I'm a very emotional person. A lot of the times my emotions get in the way of rational thinking. My brain can be like, okay, I know that I shouldn't be treated like this and I know I deserve better. My heart is like, okay, but like think about the way he made you feel. So this major mindset shift that you need to make.
Okay, stop it right there. Like, first off, you don't deserve anything better. You deserve exactly what you got. Second off, think of how he made me feel. This is something that only a woman can say. Men are rational, you know. Men look at what you do, not about how you made them feel, you know, that one night. And this is the price that Chads pay for the S3X they get out of these women. They just make them feel something. And of course, it's not even attributed to them, because the way these women feel, that is so infatuated by these Chads, is just because the Chad is attractive, or he has a good jawline, or he has a six-pack. That's what makes the difference. You know, if you happen to be attractive and you say a joke, oh, extremely funny. If you happen to not be attractive and you say the same joke, not funny. You know, if you are Chad and you are flirting a lot, you know, that is being decisive and leading and attractive. If you're not attractive and you try to flirt with them, you're being annoying, you're being creepy and all those things. So again, Chads don't have to move their little finger just by the fact that they happen to be attractive or rich or famous or whatever. They get these women for free, and these women chase them till death.
Is valuing your self-worth over your emotions, and stop letting your emotions get in the way of what you truly deserve. I'm gonna make this into a series, honestly, to help myself. Like, me talking to you is basically my form of therapy. Like, if once I talk things out and think about it rationally, I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Because when I'm just like thinking in my head and I'm just sitting in my bed, I'm like, oh my god, everything's terrible. But I'm making this series like for girls going through the same thing as me, so that we can support each other, we can talk to each other, we can have advice, we can everything. I need help, and I know that there's a lot of girls out there who also do, so that's entirely what this series is for.
She's not going to change. Let me spoil the movie for you. She's not going to change because she doesn't want to change. I think that women can change, you know, this behavior, but it takes an actual desire that leads to action, not just feeling regret when Chad, you know, stands you up and then going back into his arms the moment he calls you for a Tuesday night because he's bored. You know, so these women, guys, they don't regret their actions. They don't understand why they're bad and, you know, the bad consequences of it. Well, they just feel bad about the consequences. That's it. You know, they don't hate the past that they've been through. They just hate the future that, you know, that this path they've taken has led them on.
I have to make myself busy to not think about the bullshit that I go. And this person is not talking to me, is breaking up with me because I didn't listen to everything he said. But anyways, I'm ending this year horrible. But I'm finna to go get me some coffee. And that's what I'm going to do that, because I know that I cannot just sit around in my room just not doing shit, you know. So that's what I'm going to do.
Here's how to deal with your.
Okay, before we move on to another guru that has some extreme wisdom for women, she starts the video by saying that he broke up with her. Now, what do you bet, guys, that they weren't even a thing? That this is just a situationship that in her head it led to a relationship, but in reality the guy was just having fun with her. Like, what do you bet? Second, when all these women, they shout and they yell, men just look at this and think that they've dodged the bullet. That's it. Like, no man is going to see you yelling into the camera and think to himself, wow, I just can't wait to wife this woman up, you know. I can't wait to have a problem with her and for her to start shouting at me and throwing things in my direction. If you yell into the camera when you're alone in your car, imagine what it will be to actually have a problem with this woman. Extremely insane behavior, emotionally unstable to the point where she belongs in an asylum. You shouting like a chimpanzee, like literal monkeys and chimpanzees have this behavior where, you know, if you annoy them enough, they start yelling, you know, like animals. So getting yourself down to the level of an animal, not necessarily a green flag, if you know what I mean.
Shit, you know? So, that's what I'm going to do.
Here's how to deal with your college situationship. I've had a good million situationships since I've gone to college. You really learn a lot about yourself, but it's just not the vibe. So if you're going through that, I'm gonna give you some tips on how to deal with that. If he's
Guys, before we continue, can someone tell me what do you learn from situationships? Because a lot of women say this, right? This narrative that, oh, I've been through so many bananas, to censor that for YouTube. You know, I've eaten all these bananas, I've jumped on all these bananas from multiple men, I'm the town bicycle, I'm a public toilet, you know, I'm the equivalent of a street worker, I have a body count in the triple digits, but I've learned so much, I've got to know myself. Can someone please explain to me what exactly did you learn from all of that? If having S3X with random men makes you learn something, will that mean that street workers are professors, or do they have a doctorate? Does the country award them with some sort of prize for being so literate and so smart? I don't know. What exactly do you learn? Nothing, guys. They don't learn nothing. Like, it shows how stupid they are and how delusional they are, thinking that having 4 STDs and sleeping with 500 different men somehow enriches their lives.
he's only texting you on the weekend to hang out, only answer him on the weekends. Do not reach out on like the weekday and be like, wait, let's get lunch. Don't do it. I promise you, if he wants to get lunch with you, he will. He does not, because he's probably getting lunch with some other girl, probably his girl best friend. Not like I'm speaking from experience or anything, but don't do that. Also, don't let like small gestures trick you into thinking that they actually have feelings for you, because they don't. Well, he got you Starbucks in the morning. Wow, he definitely really likes you. Like, not even the bare minimum. Just take it and go. Thank you. He got me a Starbucks. I really needed that. I'm gonna go on with my day now. Talk to you next Friday.
Honestly, I like this advice because men don't have to go through all the problems of, the what are we conversation. If they can do whatever gesture they want for you and you're not going to bother them with your stupid questions, that's better. And hey, if you only reply when they want to meet you in the weekends to have some fun because they're bored, hey, that's perfect. Like, you're not gonna bother us with your stupid talks about my favorite color and all that bullcrap. You know, you're not gonna bother me through the weekend, through the week, and on the weekend I can have some free booty. Wow, now that's a good deal for chads, you know? So, enjoying the advice so far.
If they post like stories, don't watch them. Also, do not put them on your private story. That one I like learned the hard way. I had him on my private story. I started like talking to this other girl and I still had him on my private story. I was like, he watches my stories, he's still in love with me. Being Delulu is not bad, don't get me wrong, but like sometimes it can get you really caught up. Honestly, don't even like their Instagram pictures.
Now, the reason why she says all of these things of don't like them, don't put them on the private list, is because she thinks that men reason like women do. You know, when a man watches a woman's video or whatever the crap she posted or likes a picture, it's validation from them. They say, wow, this guy likes me, you know, he's watching me, he's thinking about me, etc. So the way she understands it is, don't show Chad that you are thinking about him, even though they are. But men don't think that way. Like, men don't give a crap if you like their pictures or not, or if you watch their stories. Like, can you picture Chad browsing through his stories? Oh no, this girl I had a situationship 1 week ago didn't watch my story. Oh no, she's forgot about me. It's never going to happen. This is just dumb. This is hilarious. No, men don't care. Like, you think that you're making this 3D chess move, you're not doing anything, he's not gonna notice you, he's probably already forgot about you, forgot about your name. Absolutely pathetic. But one last thing, women do get validation from likes, so something I've learned is don't like female photos. Even if you like them because they're just your friend or whatever, you know, they take it as validation. They understand it as if you like them, you know, and you're interested in them. So don't give them the free validation. Attention and validation are valuable resources in the dating market, so don't be giving them out for free.
Just like keep it low-key mysterious. He can like yours or they can like yours, but like don't like theirs back. I feel like guys do that all the time. Like they won't even follow you, but they'll like one picture from like 2019. Like those are the vibes that you need to give. It's not even tricking them into like wanting you more or whatever. It's just keeping it what it is, how it is. Also, if you hear rumors that they're getting with someone else, do not confront them about it. You feel like it makes it worse. You're like asking for validation that they're just not going to give to you. It makes you spiral even more. Protect your peace, girl. Protect your peace. But also, if you just say nothing, that's just like the better way to go. But if you don't want to be the bigger person, go find someone else and like take a Snapchat with them and then just like don't answer their snap or their text or whatever. Play the game, but like in a really subtle way so you're not getting your feelings like really, really hurt. That's just based on personal experience, so bye.
Bye. Well, honestly, guys, I just love this advice, you know, just don't bother me, don't get on my head, you know, just let me pump and dump you, then you get out of my life, you don't text me, you don't watch my stories, you don't like my pictures, you don't talk to me throughout the week. Man, that's just awesome. Like, these women are giving themselves on a silver platter, you know, guys? It's never been easier to have all these women to essentially go to a street worker that actually doesn't need a payment. So hey, good job for you if you are riding the carousel along all these women. But guys, thank you for watching. Leave me your thoughts down below and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.